Welcome everybody to the world tour of Modern Skyblock 2 as of the date of the 19th of September 2017. Much has happened in Modern Skyblock 2 over the past week, so let's try and go over what we've done. I think that individually there was about 5 streams that was done over the week, so much progress has been made. Let's get our view back to where it should be. There we go. Alright, the mob spawner has been expanded. The mob spawner itself has also been updated with a modern killing system. Namely, we have iron spikes down here, so that's great. We're using mob fans to push mobs towards the iron spikes, and as you can see there, we have immersive engineering conveyors. Of course, with the advent of getting iron, a lot of these kind of machineries did open up. Also, there was a little trick that was given to me yesterday for item collection. The item collectors there. Initially, you can't get or can't pick up obsidian, but for some reason, you can actually make yourself a chisel from the chisel mod. Let's give a demonstration. Hell, why not? You go to your said obsidian that you've created. You just tap it to any old block, doesn't really matter. But then you take a pickaxe, and of any description, mine is flint, and then you've got your piece of obsidian, which has been chiseled, and then you can just change it back to regular obsidian. So if you need obsidian early game and you are at the stage of having iron available to you, that's one way you can get it. Now, my only problem is, as always, when it comes to me being Raytac, is called full inventories. We'll get there eventually. So, with the advent of increasing my mob spawner output, we've got a neat little storage system happening here, with storage drawers, of course, and thermodynamics pipes, and we got to the stage of we can actually start doing some machinery that requires power. Now, we're taking our gunpowder from our mob spawner. That's getting piped into explosive generators, which we can do right now. And that's supplying us power for our electric furnaces, which is great. And our compressor, which gives us the capability to make the plates with 1 ingot rather than 4. So that's a great saving there. We also went to the trouble of making the rubber trees, so we can make our Tech Reborn machinery. So it gives us the ability to move onwards from that. And we've got our combustion heater to a bronze combustion heater here with electrum casing. With supplying power from our combustion generators. And we can just about make anything quite handily, actually. So that's a hopper on an item dropper from Ember, and that is a combustion collector. I've made myself up a few more fusion tables because we needed to. We actually need to get ourselves some more Secundus alchemical dust. As you can see, I've been starting to really make things with bulk. going for stacks. I think it's a little bit of a hangover from Galactic Science 2, where I'm starting to realise that, like, well, in Galactic Science 2, we need massive amount of things to do even the smallest task. So I've taken that sort of mindset and brought it over into Modern Skyblock 2. So if I need something, I make stacks of it. And that lasts me for a little while. Now, as you can see, we've got a couple condensers running here. And now with the Electrum casing and the bronze casing. Efficiency from Electrum to bronze, there isn't really much difference, even with speed with your bronze casing. I think speed, even with, I think with an Electrum condenser, it would have been faster, but you're losing out. You'll be losing out on your efficiency. So it was better just to double up and have another one. Now I am running that off of one Crucible so far, which is okay for the meantime, but now I've got the ability to just make two kinds of metals. So we're at that stage. Not quite at the stage of getting the crusher yet for steel. The only way we're going to get that is we're going to be looking at the forestry, the very basic forestry machineries. That's going to be coming up this week. So basically it's forestry. Hopefully we'll get into the crusher. And hopefully, actually there's no hopefully about it, we will get into steel this week. This week coming. So if you haven't followed me on twitch.tv/Raytac, I strongly suggest you do so. The link for the VOD just before this world tour will be down in the description. So you can check that out. It's about an hour and 50 minutes long stream. That's generally kind of size streams I do during the weekend, or not the weekend, during the week. Even the weekend streams, I am breaking them up into 2-hour blocks. So it just seems to work out better that way. Alright folks, so this is the world where we're at so far. Actually, another little tip that that I was given over the streams was with the block breakers from Actually Editions, I think they are. Just place a chest behind it. It auto outputs into there. I didn't know that. So if you didn't know that, now you do. And that was actually a very, very good tip. Very good tip. But that's where we're at. Also, yeah, we to of course get Electrum, we had to get gold. So we went through the process of making soul sand, getting netherwort, growing the netherwort. We got a little netherwort farm happening here. So anytime I need gold, we are ready to go. So that's where I'm at. It's actually looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. It's another thing I'd like to do at some stage is get mob fans within my big spawning platform and really start pushing mobs through. Currently there's milling about. It's got the standard water channels, which is not really that effective, but it does okay for the meantime. So I'll be looking at sweeping up the mob farm pretty damn soon. Alright, so that's the world tour for Modern Skyblock 2 as of the 19th of September 2017. Do join me on Twitch, or maybe head on over to the past broadcasts on my Twitch page. You can check out some of the playthroughs there. Alright folks, well I've been Raytac. I'll see you next time.